Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. Today we are heading back into the gauntlet to fight another team villain from the Buffyverse. This time it is Ethan Rayne. I hate this guy already. He looks like he voted against COVID relief. Facing him are a new variant of Drift, 1789, where she's a pirate for some reason, because wouldn't you? Akash Thria. The last version of the Phantom Thieves, I've got Navi and Violet as the new character, and Gambler Setback, and we're fighting in Stanley Sports Center. Alright, Ethan Rayne says start of the game. He enters play Chaos Warlock side up, searches his deck for 2 copies of the Mark of Aegon, put one of them next to Ethan Rayne's villain character card and the other under his villain character card, shuffle the villain deck. At the end of his turn, 2 players each discard a random card, then draw a card. Whenever Aegon is destroyed, randomly select a character with the Mark of Aegon next to them, shuffle Aegon into the top 7 cards of their deck, and then if Aegon would enter a player's hand or any deck's trash, put it into play instead. The Mark of Aegon is indestructible. So Mark of Aegon is an ongoing. It says at the end of this character's turn, discard the top card of the deck associated with the character card next to this card. So right now it's the villain. If this character is a hero, when this hero's deck would be searched, first discard the top 7 cards of their deck. So that's, if Aegon's in there, you get rid of him and he goes into play. When a character card next to this card is incapacitated, if no active character has a copy of this card next to them, move this card next to the hero character with the highest HP. So this is going to be a little complicated. I've got Proletariat as the second villain. The way I'm going to be doing team villains from now on, not only am I going to be using the gauntlet every time, I have Sweet in here. So I'll be using the previous team villain as the last villain to show up. We'll be keeping Ethan Rayne around until the end of the game. We'll just be trying to go through the right side of this. Okay, let's flip the gauntlet. Start of the shared villain turn. The villain character with the lowest HP plays an additional card. Alright, I think we are ready. Let's begin. Inscribe the Mark. Search Ethan Rayne's villain deck for Aegon and put him into play, then shuffle his trash into his deck. Well, that's quick. We'll get to see what this thingy does. Aegon. This card enters play if Giles is in play and does not have the Mark of Aegon next to him. Put a card from beneath Ethan Rayne's character card next to him. Giles has not been finished yet, so no worries about that. At the end of Ethan Rayne's turn, this card deals each target next to the Mark of Aegon 3 melee damage. Okay. The Mark of Aegon is next to Ethan Rayne's character card. Put it beneath his character card and he deals himself 1 toxic damage. Oh, that's interesting. Ethan Rayne deals the hero with the highest HP 2 infernal damage, so that's Akash Thria. Put a card from beneath Ethan Rayne's villain character card next to that hero character card. Okay, so that makes sense now. So she's got the Mark. So if we destroy Aegon, it will go into Akash Thria's deck. So we basically can't get rid of it. That being said, it's attacking Akash Thria, so we can probably soak that for a while. Alright, 2 players each discard a random card. Let's do... She's got a Seed, that might work. And let's do Setback. Oh, I was looking up. Alright, that's his turn. Start Proletariat's turn. He takes 2 psychic damage. He gets to play an extra card. First card is Hermetic, okay. Second card, Sharing the Struggle, 2 clones. Alright, we got things to beat on. Oh wait, I forgot to have Aegon hits Akash Thria. Alright, so 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage. Each hero target deals itself 1 infernal damage. 2 damage, 2 damage. Alright, let's see if we can do something about those clones. Dance of the Dragons. Drift deals up to 3 targets 2 radiant damage each. Increase damage dealt this way by 1. To targets that entered play since the end of your last turn, shift left. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Let's hit all the ones that entered play. Shift left. Her power is all in good time. Discard cards on the top of your deck until you discard an ongoing. Play or draw it. Yeah, let's do that. Throwing Shard. We'll play that. Draw a card. That's cool. That helps her get set up real fast. Alright. Akash Thria will play Vitalized Thorns, have that take out Hermetic, and then she'll move that to the trash and draw 2 cards. And then at the end of her turn, discard the top card of her deck. Darn, it wasn't a Seed. It was actually something I needed. The Phantom Thieves will play Sweet Techno Goggles. Whenever you use a power, draw a card. At the end of your turn, you may discard 3 cards. If you do, another player draws a card. Let's start with Violet's power here. Inner Light. The Phantom Thieves deal a target 1 radiant damage. Flip this card. That's surprising. Hit a clone, so she immediately flips to Cendrillon. Boundless Spirit, the power is play a 1-shot. If it has a poise effect, you may activate it, flip this card. So she's like really in touch with her, I guess that's her persona. I don't know anything about this game. Setback's actually got nothing to do. Surprising Fortune. And then we'll use Ace in the Hole. Reveal the top card of his deck. Plucky Break. Hey, I will put 2 tokens in my unlucky pool and play the card, which says remove 2 tokens from your unlucky pool, draw a card, and Setback deals target 2 melee damage. Hey, we killed an entire clone. Wow. And then there is 0 tokens in the unlucky pool, so he heals back to full. Well, that's cool. Draw a card. Alright, Stanley Sports Center. Ghost of Davis McDuffie. One player may draw a card, and this card deals itself 1 infernal damage. We'll have Drift do that. Okay. Ethan Rayne. Proletariat gets the extra card play. Chaos Warp. Each player destroys one of their non-character cards in play. Each player who does reveals the top card of their deck. Discard all one-shots revealed this way and put any other revealed cards in this way into play. Oh, that's cool. It sucks that I'm losing all the stuff that I played, but let's just go ahead and do this. That's a one-shot. I lose the sweet goggles and get a one-shot. I lose Surprising Fortune, who cares, and get a one-shot. Well, good job, Ethan. Dick. Alright, 2 people each discard a card. I'll probably just keep doing Setback and Akash, because they care the least about discarding cards. See? Got something I didn't want in my deck. Maturation, And then Aegon hits Akash 3. She's still the highest. Alright, Proletariat hits himself for 3. Card play number 1. Regroup and recover. He heals 9, so he's back to full. Play the top card of his deck. Victor. Nobody likes you. Second card play. Radioactivist. Nobody likes him either. Alright, he hits Akash for 2. Destroy all hero targets with 2 or fewer HP. Don't have any. Radioactivist hits the hero target the highest for 1. That's still Akash 3. Drift is going to play Knight's Heritage. Play up to 2 ongoing cards. So we'll play Make Every Second Count and Saber Shard. Power on Saber Shard's not very good. Alright, we'll go ahead and use your base power again. Out of sync. Excellent. Draw a card. Let's scatter seeds. Hit herself for 4. Draw 4. Only got the 2 seeds, but hey, that's 2 more seeds in the trash. And then she'll just draw 2 cards and discard the top card of her deck. Yay, it's a seed. Alright, let's do Find the Weak Spot. The next damage dealt this turn is increased by 3 and is irreducible. If Navi is on her Necronomicon side, you may flip her card. If you do, another player may play a one-shot. Well, she's not. She's still normal. But plus 3 is the next damage dealt this turn. So we'll use Violet's power, play a one-shot, Dance Partner. Any player uses a power, Poise as any player uses a power. So we get 2 powers. I've got none that deal damage. Shoot. Okay, let's try Ace in the Hole. Karmic Retribution. That will just heal him. Okay, we'll discard it and play the bottom card of his deck, hoping for something that deals damage. Karmic Retribution. I can't believe that just happened. Somebody else can use a power. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and use Navi's power. Reveal the top card of my deck. One-shot Navi. Discard a card that shares all keywords with it to play it, otherwise I draw it. And we'll just draw that. Well, that didn't work out. Flip that card. Draw a card. And the damage buff wears off. Shit. Okay. High-risk behavior. Let's try Ace in the Hole again. Uncharmed Life. Yeah, I'll take 2 tokens for that. Draw a card. Absolutely nothing of note happened in that round. Looking ugly out there. Oh, this gets us cheering crowd. Hey, the crowd's going wild. Increase HP recovery by hero targets by 1. When this card is destroyed, each hero deals themselves H psychic damage. End of the environment turn, the villain target with the highest HP deals this card H melee damage. Okay, so first somebody can draw a card. Drift will do that. Hits himself for 1, and then it takes 4 damage. Okay, start of the villain turn. Proletariat gets an extra card play. Ethan Rayne plays Gifts of Janus. Reveal the top card of each deck. Play all one-shots revealed this way in turn order. Discard the rest. Okay. Let's see. I think we need to reveal them first. That's probably important. He got Uncle Enyos. Oh, it's that guy. Shoot, I can never remember what that guy's name is. It's the first time each turn a player discards a card. That player's hero deals himself 1 psychic damage. Angels in play increase damage dealt to Angel by 1. Okay, he gets discarded. Proletariat gets Flanking Maneuver. Drift gets Drift Step. Hey! Where was that when I needed it? Let's shift left, so she regains a hit point, and reduce the next damage dealt to a target by 2. I will put that on Akash 3, because she's about to get hit. And then I can draw a card, and I can play a card. Let's do Borrowed Time. Shift right 3 times, which means she's dealing extra damage, and will increase her next damage by 2. So she deals 3 targets, 3 radiant damage each, 4 radiant damage each, 5 to the first thing she hits. Let's do 5 to Proletariat, 4 to Victor, 4 to the Radioactivist. Alright, Akash 3 gets a Primordial Seed. That's cool. Phantom Thieves get an ongoing, that figures, and Setback gets Turn of Events, which means he empties the pool and hits himself for 2, while the environment just discards. That was neat. Alright, 2 people discard a card. I'm going to keep doing this. Aegon hits Akash for 1. We might want to take him out. Alright, Proletariats. Sharing the struggle. You already got 2 clones. You'll spoil your dinner. Second card play. Doc Tusser, okay. The more he plays targets, the better it will be. Alright, 2 damage to Drift. She will shift left. Radioactivist hits the Phantom Thieves. 2 damage to the Phantom Thieves. 2 damage to Drift. Doc Tusser hits the second lowest for 1. That's going to be Setback. Okay, we do Resourceful Daydreamer. Draw 2 cards. discard a card. Then I can use a power. Drift deals a target 2 radiant damage, shift left. Let's go ahead and start 3 radiant damage. Start working on Egon. And now I can play a card. Let's do impose synchronization. I'll draw a card. I'll reduce damage dealt to Phantom Thieves by 1 until the start of my turn, and make every second count. I'll give Setback a -2 on his next damage taken, because he'll probably need it. And I think I'll use her base power. Got another Saber Shard. Let's play it. Who knows? Draw a card. I will play 1 with the land. I got a Creeping Mold I can throw in the trash. Draw 2 cards. Discard the top card of her deck. Let's do Friends and Confidants. Use the power of each of my thieves this turn. Draw or discard a card. If you discard a card, you may play a card. Alright, first we will compile. Top card is a one-shot Navi. Oh, that would be good. Yeah, let's discard a card so that I can play that. So we'll draw 3 cards, and I can discard 2 cards to flip one of my thieves. So I'm going to flip Navi to Necronomicon, and then we will use Violet's power. Deal the target 1 radiant damage. We'll hit Aegon. She flips. Draw a card. Now I can do stuff. Alright, start a turn, he gets a token. Let's Reckless Rush. He'll hit a clone and soak the damage to himself and get 2 thingies. And then we will ace in the hole. Plucky Break. I'll go ahead and play that. Remove 2 tokens. Draw a card. Deals the target 2 melee damage. Draw a card. Environment. Plays Teamwork Breakdown. Oh dear. This card next to the hero with the second highest HP. That is Drift. Interesting. Last card draw. We'll have Drift do it. And the ghost slowly fades away. I don't think anybody healed. And the crowd takes 4 damage. Okay, things continue as they have been. Come As You Aren't ongoing. Once card enters play, replace each hero character card with a random hero character card from the box until this leaves play. Uh-oh. Heroes can have HP higher than their maximum HP. Players can only use powers printed on character cards. Oh. Okay, this is very confusing because I don't know what to do with the Phantom Thieves. Okay, the 2 thief cards are considered part of this character card, and there is no card to replace this with. So I can use their powers, they're not doing anything else. Alright, let's shuffle this so we get Drift 2199, which I think means I need, the 1929 2199 Drift card and also the 1929 character card. Oh dear. Ethan Rayne, why? Okay, so I'm going to use this card to keep track of where the character cards are. So she is there. Akash 3, obviously only one choice. Setback gets Dart Watch. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, can only use powers printed on character cards. Alright, so that will destroy itself at the start of his turn. We can deal with that for a round. 2 people discard a card. And then Aegon hits Akash 3. Alright, Proletariat gets to play an extra card. He deals himself 2 damage. Wow, he's almost through his deck. Overwhelm the Mighty. Each Proletariat deals 1 irreducible damage, and of course it's Phantom Thieves. 1 to them, 1 to them, and 1 to Drift. She can shift left and reduce the next damage dealt to Setback. Second card play. Every man's strength. Increase melee damage dealt by the Proletariat with the highest HP by X, where X is 7 minus the number of Proletariats in play, so he's got +3 damage. He is hitting the highest for 5. Setback will take that. Well, it's actually 6, so he takes 4. Alright, Radioactivist hits the highest for 1. They soak it. Proletariat hits the highest for 2. They take 1. Hits the highest for 2. She takes 1. And Dr. Tusser hits the second lowest, which is Akash 3 up. Okay, so only use powers on character cards. Oh, Transition Shock, hell yes. Alright, Uncertain Future. Play an ongoing card. At the end of your next turn, return it from play to your hand. Shift right twice. Let's play Knight's Heritage. That will destroy the other one, put it over here, tap it, and that will let me play Past Focus. Then I shift right twice, so she's dealing extra damage, draw a card. Well, I picked the most complicated goddamn heroes to play in this game. We're going to play Cultivation, we're going to use her power to play Vitalized Thorns, I guess. It'll do 3 damage to Aegon, draw a card, end of turn, discard the top card of the environment tab. Darn, could have used that. Okay, let's play Faith. If Violet is on her Sindrian side, you may activate the poise effect of a card in your hand and discard it. We will discard Elegant Combination. Says the Phantom Thieves deals a target 3 melee damage. Poise is the Phantom Thieves deal a target other than the last one dealt damage this turn, 3 projectile damage. So we'll discard that. 3 projectile damage. Let's take out this clone. We need to take out that ongoing card. Otherwise, flip Violet. Either way, I can play a non-violet card. Yeah, Necronomicon's Eye. If Navi is on her Necronomicon's side, you may flip her. One player plays a card, another player uses a power, and a third player draws a card. So, flip her. We can't affect Drift because of the teamwork breakdown, so they will draw a card. Setback, he'll play Looking Up, even though he can't use it. And Akash 3 will use her power, play Noxious Pod, and it will take out Aegon. Alright, so he goes on top of the top 7 cards. Okay, that was fruitful. We use Violet's power, play a one-shot, I can activate its poise effect. Let's play the Oracle. You may flip Navi, and flip her back. Discard cards from your deck until you discard a non-Navi card. You may put it into your hand or into play. Alright. Sola Fide. Yeah, we'll play that. Draw 2 cards. Poise is discarding a number of cards. Then if you have the same number of violet and non-violet cards in your hand, the Phantom Thieves deal a target 3 melee damage and 3 radiant damage. Oh, that's pretty cool. Draw a card. Okay, he gets a token. I'm going to play Exceeded Expectations. We'll remove all the tokens. It takes out the clone because he hits Proletariat. And then we're going to use his base power. Draw a card. Alright, the crowd is getting close to dying. Play the game. One player may draw a card, play a card, and use a power in any order. If no targets were destroyed since this card entered play the top card of the villain deck, then destroy this card. Oh boy. Let's see. First, Teamwork Breakdown gets destroyed. That's important. Yeah, okay, we're going to have Akash 3 draw a card. We will have her play Thrashing Brambles, and then we will have her use her power to play this Healing Pollen that I just drew, and then they will both deal damage to the Radioactivist, taking him out, meaning we don't play the top card of the villain deck. That was actually the play of the game. Fantastic. Cheering Crowd takes 4 damage. Alright, Proletariat is dealing +7 damage at the moment. That's not good. And he gets to play an extra card. Okay, Ethan Rayne, that gets destroyed. So this says replace it with a random hero character from the box until this card leaves play. So does that mean you change them back? I guess it does. It's a good thing I set these all aside. Okay, everything's back to normal. Childish Spree. Whenever a player would play a card from hand, instead they play the top card of their deck. Oh, that's interesting. Start of Ethan Rayne's turn, destroy this card. So his deck is built around thinning out hero decks so that Aegon comes back. I'm okay with that. We will have Setback and the Phantom Thieves discard and draw this time, and that's it. Alright, Proletariat gets an extra card play. Overwhelm the Mighty. He's sitting the highest for 7 irreducible melee damage. That eats this up, unfortunately. I will give that to Drift, who may shift right. Yeah, increase her next damage by 2. Second card play. Regroup and recover. Play the top card. He's got 1 card left. Overwhelm the Mighty. He hits the Phantom Thieves for 7, rather. Okay, he is hitting the highest for literally 8 damage. Setback will take that. Doc Tusser hits the second lowest for 1. That'll be the Phantom Thieves who soak it. Okay, that's all very bad. That wears off. That goes back in her hand? Yeah, I guess I'm going to do Borrowed Time. We will shift left 3 times. First thing that happens is Transition Shock. So Drift deals 1 other target, 1 psychic damage, make that 3. We will hit Proletariat, because he's not immune to that anyways. And then she hits herself for 1. And then 3 targets are getting 2 HP each. Because of Cheering Crowd, it's 3. Everyone but Akash 3 needs that. And also, I shifted left from blue, so I can reduce the next damage dealt to, let's say, Akash 3. Wish I had Throwing Shard. Well, let's see if I can find one. Hey, there it is. We'll play that and draw a card. Ooh. Alright, Akash 3 is going to play Primeval Germination. And then I'm going to use Cultivation for my power and get these damn seeds in the deck. Discard the top card. There's another play of the game. Draw a card. We discard the top card of my... Oh wait, we're supposed to be playing cards from the top of our deck. Shit. Sorry, I forgot about that. I've gone too far to rewind. Okay, let's just start here. We play the top card of the deck. Oh, it's Faith again. Oh, I should have flipped her last round. Flip Violet, I can play a non-violet card. So I would play a non-violet card. Instead, I play the top card of the deck, which is a non-violet card. It's a Calling card. Draw 3 cards. I don't need to discard 2. Okay. Let's do Navi's Power Network. Any player reveals the top card of their deck. They may discard a card that shares all keywords with it to play it, otherwise draw it. Let's do Akash. Ongoing Limited. Okay, she'll just draw that because it's already in play. Draw a card. Setback gets a token. Play the top card of his deck. Karmic Retribution. Go figure. Well, at least he heals 2. And then we will Looking Up. Hit Proletariat for 4. Draw a card. Cheering Crowd is going to die. The Mighty Milestone comes out. Discard the top card of the Environment deck. Where are my seeds? Damn. Alright. That gets hit. Each hero deals himself 4 psychic damage. And Drift only takes 3. That's good. Akash 3 only takes 1. Could have been worse, I suppose. At least it's gone. Mighty Milestone doesn't act until the start. Alright, Ethan Rayne's turn. Destroy that card. Proletariat gets another card play. Inscribe the Mark. Oh, here we go. Aegon is already in place, so we just shuffle his trash into his deck. Let's here with the highest HP, 2 toxic damage. That's interesting. That's still Akash 3. So she gets another Mark of Aegon? Question mark? Question mark of Aegon. Huh. Well, okie dokie. Players draw and discard. Yeah, I don't want Akash doing that anymore because she'll get Aegon faster. So Setback can do it. I mean, there's one card in there I don't want to get rid of, but at the same time, I think the Phantom Thieves can probably do this. Good, that wasn't it. And that's it. Proletariat plays his last card. Defensive formation. Ah, and he gets to play another card. Sharing the struggle. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, now we can cheese it. Okay, so Proletariat is not the Proletariat with the highest HP because they all have 6. So he hits the highest for 2. That's Akash. Doc Tusser hits the second lowest. That will be the Healing Pollen. And then the clone is not the highest. It hits the highest for 2. That's the Phantom Thieves. The other clone is not the highest. It hits the highest for 2. That's Drift, who takes 1. Let's Drift Step. Shift right. Deal the target 1 radiant damage. So the lowest HP Proletariat is getting -3 damage taken at the moment. We'll hit one of these, so that's him. Draw a card, play a card. I have nothing I want to play. Okay, that's not true. I actually want to play Saber Shard again. Okay, power. Let's use Throwing Shard. One target regains 2 hit points. That'll be Setback. Shift right twice. Increase the next damage dealt by one of the seeds. Draw a card. Alright, and when she switches, she can Transition Shock and hit that clone for 2 and herself for 1. Okay, Akash 3. If I play Instantaneous Maturation, that will bring Aegon back. Let's do Accelerate Nature's Order. Number 1, Ghost of Dazus McDuffie. He'll hit this clone for 3 and go into play. That's cool. Number 2, Buzzin' Marsha. When this card enters play, if Cheering Crowd is not in play, it goes into play. Deals herself 1 psychic damage. I'll take out Buzzin' Marsha. I don't want them accelerating the deck, because they'll be discarding seeds too. Okay, card number 3. Hey, there's finally something I want to play. Foul Free Throw. Play this card next to the hero with the highest HP. When they're dealt damage by a villain target, they use up to 2 powers and destroy this card. That is probably going to be Akash herself. She deals herself 1 damage and will destroy the Mighty Milestone, even though that doesn't heal the crowd because they're at full, but whatever. Okay, alright, let's move Strangling Roots to the trash. Draw 2 cards. Oh, there's Aegon. He goes into play. And then stuff happens. We'll play the top card of the environment deck. Creeping Mold. It deals up to 3 targets 2 toxic damage each. We'll hit a clone. We'll hit the other clone, which is not the lowest, so we kill it. And we'll hit Doc Tusser. I'm sorry, that's 3 damage. So now it's only taking 2. And we'll shuffle a Primordial Seed into the deck. Okay, Phantom Thieves are going to play villainous. This is Violet's ultimate persona. Reduce damage to the Phantom Thieves by 2. That's good. Unless, of course, Proletariat starts going after them. Replace the power on the Violet card with power. The Phantom Thieves deal a target 5 melee damage. At the end of your turn, if Violet is on her Sindrian side, you may flip her, otherwise destroy this card. So we'll go ahead and use that. Although it's not very useful, we'll hit Aegon. That's cool. Draw a card and flip her. Setback gets a token. We will exceed expectations. Remove 3. Yeah, let's remove all of them. Drop Aegon. Goes back in the deck. That's actually pretty cool because he didn't have a chance to do anything. Hit the Proletariat, so now they're getting 1 damage reduction. Hit this Proletariat for 2 and take out Doc Tusser. And then we will look up 3, 4, 3 damage to Proletariat. Draw a card. Cripes. This has been a nasty fight. Okay, environment plays a card. Sprinkler System. Decrease fire damage by 1, increase lightning damage by 1. The first time each turn, each target deals 2 or more damage. They also deal themselves 2 melee damage. At the start of the environment turn, destroy this card. Okay, environment card in play, so I can play the top card of the environment deck. It's Strangling Roots. Let's reduce his next damage by 2. You know, that Wet Floor could actually take out Proletariat. That would be really fun. One player may draw a card. I would like Drift to do that. It's himself for 1. Cheering Crowd takes 4 psychic damage, which means Ethan Rayne hits himself for 2. That's funny. Okay, Ethan Rayne. Inscribe the mark. All that happens is he hits the highest for 2, which is the Phantom Thieves who soak it. That is it. Proletariat gets to play 2 cards. Hermetic? That's not a -2 damage taken. And a clone. Well, darn. Alright, so he's hitting the highest for 5 damage, reduced to 3 against the Phantom Thieves, so that he then hits himself for 2 melee damage, increased to 5, redirected to the clone. So, okay, yeah, 7 damage to the clone. He takes it out. He would have taken himself out if it wasn't there. Each hero target deals itself 1 infernal damage. Well, happily, that includes the seeds. When Drift is dealt damage, if I have not shifted this turn, I can shift left 3 times. I will do that. First thing that happens, we won't do Transition Shock. She will reduce the next damage dealt to setback by 2, and then I can play a card. Oh! Attenuation Field. Draw a card and I can destroy an environment card. Goodbye. Don't want you. Okay, that was cool, I think. Right? I have no idea. Alright, totally lost track of what's going on, but that's alright. Like, if it's not obvious, I am floundering in the dark here, and we still have 2 villains to go through. Good lord. Strangling Roots, that's just getting played. Power, do I have any seeds in the trash? Yes, I do. Draw a card, draw Aegon, draw a card, discard the top 2 cards of her deck, which I think I forgot to do last round. Didn't actually matter. And we'll discard the top card of the environment deck and shuffle the seed into it. Alright, let's see if I can flip Violet back over. Yes, the Hermit. If Navi is on her Necronomicon's side, you may flip your other thief. Bingo. Otherwise, flip Navi to her Necronomicon's side. Either way, play a non-Navi card. Ha, here's a good one. Last Waltz. Discard a card. The Phantom Thieves deal each non-hero target 2 melee damage. Oh, that actually takes out Proletariat. Thank goodness. She kills the Ghost of McDuffie. She hits the crowd, which is kind of unfortunate. Alright, so Proletariat flips and goes over here. The rest of this can fuck right off. And then we'll go ahead and use Villainous. Hit Aegon for 5, draw a card, and flip her back over. Setback gets a token. Let's cash out. I'll remove all the tokens. Draw 4 cards. Wow. Everybody heal 3. That includes the seeds. Very good time to do that. And then he will use Looking Up to take out Aegon, which there's only 7 cards left in her deck. Draw a card. Alright, let's play that top card. Who is it? Vitalized Thorns. Awesome. He hits the crowd for 4. Okay, start a turn. We get the next villain, so that's going to be La Capitan. Boy, the last time I did this, we just blazed through everything and, like, didn't show off the villain. It's been an hour, over an hour, and I finally killed the first one. Alright, let's try and beat 3 villains in an hour. Alright, so I just realized that this is bad because Ethan Rayne is going to be feeding her cards. We need to take out La Capitan as fast as possible. Alright, Ethan Rayne gets the extra card play. Shuffle the hero trash with most cards into its associated deck. Here's the Phantom Thieves. Alright, first card play. Childish Spree, so we're playing cards on the top of our deck. Second card play. Come As You Are. That is exactly what I didn't want to see. Same drift. I'm not going to be swapping them out. I don't know how to do that well. Damn it, Dark Watch setback again. Akash 3. Okay, 2 people discard a card. First one goes under Chiquito. Hey, it's wrong time and place. Good. I didn't want that anyway. Have the Phantom Thieves do it again. So we can't play cards, can't use powers. Oh boy. The Capitan plays Quando Aurora. Okay, destroy a villain ongoing card. How about the one that keeps us from using powers? Mostly because I don't want Dark Watch setback. The top card of that deck. Chaos Warp. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Alright, so we'll drop an extra Saber Shard. We are discarding 1-shots. Out of Sync, which I already have. I'm destroying a seed. Oh, let's destroy Healing Pollen. That's a good idea. Everybody heal 2. Except she draws Aegon. Oh, hey, I got the other Cultivation. That's good. Oh, damn, they have to destroy the Ultimate Persona. That's a 1-shot. I didn't want that. He'll destroy Uncharmed Life, I guess. And I get another high-risk behavior. Oh, that's not bad. Alright, destroy hero ongoing. Play the top card of that deck. Let's destroy Past Focus. Yeah, because I can't use that right now. Dance of the Dragons. Draw a card, drift regains a hit point, shift right twice. She heals 2. She can Transition Shock. Yeah, I'll use that to discard the card. Destroy an environment card. Uh-oh. Oops. Well, everybody hit yourself for 4. Now, setback only takes 2. The Phantom Thieves would have only taken 2, except for reasons. Play the top card, which, hey, look at that. It's Creeping Mold. That's going to hit 3 targets for 3 toxic damage each. Alright, end of turn. She hits the highest for 3, and that is Drift, who will shift right and increase her next damage by 2, hopefully. Alright, Destroyer's Adagio. Drift deals a target 2, 4, 5 radiant damage. Throw that at La Capitan. Shift right twice. Transition Shock. Ping Chiquito and take him out. I'll use Throwing Shard. Heal her for 2. Shift right twice. Increase one of the seeds' next damage by 2. Transition Shock. Hit La Capitan for 2. Draw a card. Hey, let's play Akash Flora. She did not get hit by Aegon, so that environment card hasn't happened yet. Let's move a card to the trash. Draw 2 cards. Discard the top 2 cards of her deck. And let player discard the top card. What do we got? Healing Pollen. Let's heal Setback. And then we do it again. Creeping Mold. 3 targets, 3 toxic damage each. I can shuffle the Primordial Seed into the deck. Okay. Well, heck. Alright, Friends and Confidants. You may use the power in each of your thieves this turn. Draw or discard a card. If you discard a card, you may play a card. Discard a card and play Find the Weak Spot. Increase the next damage by 3. I'll flip her back over. Somebody else can play a 1-shot. Oh, damn it. We're supposed to be... Alright, Setback's going to play Cause and Effect. I will destroy this ongoing card that I haven't been paying attention to the whole time. Setback deals a target 3, 6 from them, 7, 8, 9, 10 psychic damage. He hits himself for 3. Now we're getting somewhere. Power, Violet will take out Le Capitan. Good. She didn't last more than a round. That's what I like to see. Draw a card. Alright, Setback gets 2 tokens. He's going to take Silver Lining because he's not a dummy. And then he will Looking Up and annihilate Aegor, who gets shuffled into the top 2 cards of her deck. Draw a card. Alright. Card enters play. Bunch of stuff happens. Discard the top card of the environment deck. Hey, there we go. One player may use a power. If Cheering Crowd is in play, increase all damage dealt by that power by 2, then destroy this card. Yeah, why not? We will have Setback look up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just so he's in a position where we can take him out when it is time. Destroy this card. Alright, start of turn. We set up Sweet. And then he gets another song. Under your spell. This card next to here with the fewest song cards in their play area. At the end of their turn, they discard a card. Setback. Alright, Ethan gets to play an extra card. Gifts of Janus. Okay, playing one-shots and discarding the rest. Ethan gets an ongoing. Good, because it was Come As You Weren't. Sweet gets an ongoing. Drift gets Resourceful Daydreamer. Awesome. She can use a power. She'll deal the target 2/3 radiant damage. Hit Sweet, shift left. Akash gets Primordial Seed. Okay. Phantom Thieves get an ongoing again. I think it was the same one. Setback gets an ongoing. And that's, of course, a Primordial Seed. Alright, 2 people discard a card. She draws Aegor, who goes back into play. I mean, she shuffles and draws. Wow. And then we destroy an ongoing unless the owner discards 2 cards. I think Setback can discard 2 cards. And then Aegor hits Akash 3, which means Foul Free Throw goes off. She uses up to 2 powers and destroys this card. Yeah, let's use Thrashing Brambles. She can deal as much damage as she wants. And Cultivation. Yeah, let's just go ahead and shuffle the trash into the deck. There's not a whole lot of seeds in there. Discard. And then destroy that card. Alright, Sweet's turn. Whenever a card is discarded from his deck, deals the hero the second lowest HP, 2 psychic damage. Okay. Increase damage dealt by hero targets, 2 hero targets by 1. Could be bad. Reveal the top card of his deck. If it's a song, put it into play, otherwise discard it. I've got a theory. At the end of Sweet's turn, each player names a keyword and reveals the top card of their deck. If the revealed card has that keyword, they put the card into their hand, otherwise they discard the revealed card and a card that shares a keyword with it. Okay, ongoing. One shot. Primordial Seed. Got it. Navi. Got it. One shot. Got it. Okay. Drift. It's going to do Destroyer's Adagio again. Deal a target 3 radiant damage. The question is, do I want to take out Ethan so we can see what he does when he flips? I think that's a good idea. Okay. Hit him for 3, shift left twice, reduce next damage dealt to Akash 3 by 2. And then I will use Throwing Shard. Yeah. Heal her for 2, shift right twice. Alright, Transition Shock. Ping him for 1 with the first one, ping Sweet for 2 with the second one. Alright, so Ethan flips. When he is incapacitated, remove his deck and trash from the game. Cards in this play area still act on Ethan Rayne's turn. What about his Marks of Aegon? I think they get destroyed too. When Aegon is destroyed, randomly select a character with a mark of Aegon next to them. Oh, okay. Shuffle Aegon in the top 7 cards of their deck. If Aegon would enter a player's hand or any deck's trash, put into play instead. Mark of Aegon is indestructible. A villain card other than Aegon would leave this play area, remove it from the game. Okay, so his other cards get to stay there until they're destroyed. Aegon keeps coming back. Alright, that is Drift's turn. She's through her deck. I wish I could do something with all these seeds. This environment does not deal a lot of damage. Let's play Instantaneous Maturation? Yeah, because we don't have to discard the top 5 cards anymore. She soaks the damage. Yes, Healing Pollen. That's a great idea. She'll heal 4. Power lets Thrashing Brambles take out Aegon. Still top 7 cards. 4 to Sweet. Draw a card. Discard the top card. Discard the top card. Alright, let's do the Oracle. Flip Navi. Discard cards till I discard a non-Navi card, put it in my hand or into play. Elegant Combination. Oh, that sounds good. Phantom Thieves deals a target with 3 melee damage. Alright, and then we'll have Violet hit him for 1 and draw a card. Oh yeah, her transition shocks. She should have taken 2 extra damage because of the one song. He gets 2 tokens, and he's going to Reckless Rush. 2 plus 4 plus 8. 10 damage to Sweet. Oh yeah, he hits himself for 3. Who cares? Looking up, he hits Sweet for 13 damage and kills him. And we win. Okay, that took a long time for no good reason, but that was fun. Ethan Rayne's very interesting. I should not have actually removed his deck from the game. Let's go take a look at the rest of it. Jack O'Toole, Nemesis Zombie. That's Xander's? Yeah, Xander's Nemesis. Start of Ethan Rayne's turn, the environment deals each hero target 3 fire damage, destroy an environment card. Oh, I could have stood that. That would have cleared out all the seeds. Oh my god, that would have been amazing. If Xander's in play, this card is immune to damage dealt by hero targets other than Xander. Oh, that's interesting, because he doesn't deal a lot of damage. Rack, Nemesis. At the end of Ethan Rayne's turn, each hero target deals itself 1 infernal damage. Then if Willow's in play, add a token to her arcane pool. Okay. Demonic Form. Place this card next to the hero character card of the player with the most cards in play. Non-character hero cards in this play area have no text. Oh dear. At the end of each other hero's turn, if that hero dealt damage during that turn, they deal this hero 2 damage of one type they dealt that turn. Start of Ethan Rayne's turn, destroy this card. Oh, that's cool. That keeps them from looking like a hero. Well, that is Ethan Rayne. You can find him on All Scander's Assembly. This version of Drift, I like her. Being able to set up faster is good. As always, thank you for watching. Tabletop Simulator, the sentence called in DLC, All Scanners Assembly, Delphage's Archives, and Menagerie the Multiverse are not less great against products. Please support the official release and flip.